Hello everyone, welcome to ECOS webinar, and today we're going to talk about possible ways of avoiding consequences of current economic crisis, which is going on right now, and finding alternative ways of earning money. As we all know, the beginning of this year started with this coronavirus pandemic, which affected the majority of countries all over the world and caused quarantine and self-isolation for many people, and affected many types of businesses, especially small ones such as different service sector businesses, and it actually left a lot of people unemployed without any means for living. And average unemployment rate is growing. Currently, more than 25 million people already lost their job, and the situation is going to be worsening, and we do not expect it to improve until the end of this year. So the freelance market is already flooded with those who want to provide their services, who want to do different kind of services for almost for free at very little rate. And the huge percentage of the unemployed people will also influence the average salaries, which will be decreased due to high competition. The bank sector is also suffering. Many countries are introducing some restrictions for receiving money through ATMs. Some banks are also introducing extra restrictions for withdrawals. Some European banks have already stopped paying dividends. Some are just only planning to do so. The inflation is growing, and it means that the traditional money is devalued, and while the prices are continuing to grow. So all these factors make people look for some alternative ways of getting new income, of having some passive income ways, and this is the reason why we believe that cryptocurrency, and especially the main cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin, as you may know, is a good asset for investment. First of all, Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency which has already expanded globally and is accepted in many countries. You can pay for different services and goods with this currency. The Bitcoin blockchain is a private and secure technology which actually protects your personal data on the one hand, and on the other hand allows you to make your transactions very quickly, easily, and with very little commission. Current capitalization of Bitcoin is over $165 billion, and it is expected to grow, and within the next couple of years it can grow up to 10 times. Bitcoins are created as a reward for a process which is known as mining. So let's have a look at what mining is. Mining is the processing of data and maintenance of Bitcoin blockchain network. The Bitcoin blockchain network daily pays commissions to miners who support and maintain it. This commission is insured due to the blockchain technology, so it doesn't depend on any person's decision or on any other factors. It is insured by technology, and any person can become part of this network and can start mining Bitcoins, which is really great opportunity for all of us. So what types of mining currently exist? How can you mine Bitcoins? The first type of mining is mining at home, which is quite an obsolete way, because it requires it requires some special space in your home where you can place a miner, which is quite noisy, and it provides some heating. Actually, it is not quite safe, as it may cause fire, and it consumes a lot of electricity. The second type of mining, which is more preferable, is cloud mining. And the third type of mining is mining on your own equipment, on third-party hosting sites or hosting hotels, they are called. So let's have a look at all these types of mining in more details. Cloud mining, what is it? Cloud mining is a mode of gaining coins or some other cryptocurrencies without using personal devices, by renting part of devices which are installed in some large data centers. So they belong to some other companies, and they provide you the hash power of their equipment. If we talk about ECOS, we have a data center in Armenia, in Razdan, which is supplied with electricity from Razdan Heat and Power Station, which is one of the largest power plants in Armenia. We are an operator of the free economic zone where the data center is located. Thus, we have zero taxes and some special beneficial rates for electricity at this territory, and we can provide these services to our clients at good rates. So we provide the hash power of our equipment, which is installed there, and you can rent it, and you get access to your personal account where you can see how your bitcoins are mined, and you daily receive this payout. It's quite easy. It doesn't require anything from a user. You don't need to be technically educated, probably. You don't need to install anything. You just get a contract with special conditions, with a certain amount of hash power, and just receive your revenue daily. So one of the most frequently asked questions is how you can calculate the profit from your contract. Your profit depends on several factors. First of all, it is Bitcoin exchange rate, current exchange rate, as it differs every day. Then the network difficulty and contract conditions, as we have different types of contracts, with service fee or with zero service fee. So if you have a contract with service fee, then you need to deduct it daily from your revenue. So the revenue is calculated by taking the average mining earning amount, which can be found on btc.com. This is our pool which we use. And it should be multiplied by the number of hash power, but by the number of terahash that you have. And then you need to deduct the service fee, which is recalculated from USD to BTC according to the current rate. And thus you receive your daily profit. And you can calculate it by the number of days that you have in your contract and see an estimated profit. But you should always remember that Bitcoin exchange rate is growing, or it decreases sometimes, so it is very unstable, and by the time of the ending of your contract, the amount can be different. So if Bitcoin grows significantly, then your profit is also would also grow. So what is so good about cloud mining? As I have already said, you don't need to worry about the equipment. You just rent it in case there is some malfunction, or in case of some maintenance operation. You don't even know about anything like this going on. You don't need to pay for electricity. We all do this for you. So, but what you should worry about is the cloud mining provider when you select it, as there are a lot of companies which pretend that they have those data centers, but in fact they don't really have anything. They don't have any equipment, and they just sell air, so to say, and then they take your money and disappear and become a scam, which is not a seldom situation, unfortunately. So you should look into details into the history of the company, when it was created, what history is behind it, so how many clients it has, and what reviews probably. So don't just trust any first company you see. So and the third type of mining is mining on your own equipment using some hosting sites, remote sites. So in ECOS we have a package service when we sell equipment together with hosting, with colocation on our hosting site in Armenia, in Razdan, in our data center. So it allows you to invest into your own equipment, which would finally remain yours, and earn more bitcoins, as when you take a cloud mining contract, it is always a part of the device, and when you select the whole device, then of course it mines more bitcoins. And you receive full access to your account dashboard, where you can see how your device operates in real time, what hash rate it has currently, and how much it earns. So how this service works: you go to the website, select a device, right online. You can pay it with your bank card, or you can pay with a cryptocurrency, and the device is already available in our Armenian warehouse. We also provide pre-order, when you just order some device in advance, and then we get it and ship it to you, not to you, but to our data center. So then, the next day after the payment, this device is installed on our hosting site. So you don't need to wait for the device to be shipped from the supplier to any hosting site where you are located. So it will be just replaced from our warehouse to the data center. They are situated quite close. So you start getting revenue at once, which is quite beneficial considering current situation when everyone is on quarantine. Anyway, you don't have an opportunity to go outside to take your miner and ship it to the hosting site yourself. So we would do it for you. Again, how to calculate the profit of this package service? It's almost the same, but we don't have a service fee here. We have a fixed hosting fee, which is fixed for 12 months for a user. Again, you need to take your mined revenue and deduct hosting fee, which you pay once a month. And again, we need to have this figure of average earning, which can be checked on btc.com, multiplied by a number of terahash that your device has, the device that you selected, and multiplied by 1 month, and so you get an estimated profit. So in this case of the calculation of Antminer T17, which is 38 terahash and hosting fee 99 USD, with its current cost $998, with the condition that Bitcoin average rate is around 10,000, I believe that I calculated it. So the ROI, return of your investment, would be only 10 months. So, which means that in less than a year you receive all the invested amount and even more. But it's with Bitcoin exchange rate equal 10,000. So if it is less, then it would be also less. The average lifetime of a device is around 4 or 5 years, so it can mine quite longer, much longer than what is usually suggested in cloud mining services. So the benefits of this service, there are a lot of them. Actually, you don't waste your time. You just start. You pay for the equipment and it starts working for you right the next day. We also provide 180 days of warranty for the equipment that you select. You have no limitation on usage of this device. This device remains fully yours. In case you want us to ship it to you, we would do it right away. And at any time you can resell it and get some of the amount of the invested amount back. So you receive daily payouts. You can withdraw to your Bitcoin wallet. We would also offer in some time a trade-in service, which would allow you to resell your miner to us in case you decide to stop. So many people are also asking us what we expect after halving, which is already in May 2020. We believe that the operational efficiency of Bitcoin will increase as the reward will be cut in twice. Lots of mining devices will become obsolete, which means that the competition on the market will become less. And the network difficulty is also expected to be decreased, which is always good for those miners who rest on the market, who have more hash power, who are much more powerful, and they will be earning more than currently they do. So the increase in demand for new generation miners may lead to price increase for the equipment, as it happened in the past. So currently, for example, T17 and miner T17 model costs around 1,000 USD, and this price may be increased as you know, as soon as miners start earning more, the price for the equipment usually grows because there is more demand for the devices. So we believe that the best time for the investment into the mining equipment is right now, before the halving, before it happened. So especially in current economic conditions, we believe that mining is one of the best options, as it doesn't require from you any specific actions going anywhere. Just you can do it absolutely remotely, you can do it online, and so we think that it's better to do it right now until many people, until the crowds come and start doing the same. So just act in advance a little bit. So I believe that this is all that I wanted to cover today. To follow up this webinar, I will send you some information via email. There will be some bonuses from ECOS. So if you have any questions to me or to any other person in ECOS, you can always ask us. You can find us in Telegram, find our chat or channel, and you can always find me in Telegram. I'm Anna. Just a moment, I will write it. So if you have any questions, you are always welcome to ask. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for listening, attending. See you. Bye.